Hey everybody! So today's Monday, that means it's time for family movie night. And I have been doing the Irish movie reviews for March, and I didn't really do that well. I was kind of disappointed. And it's St. Patrick's Day is over, so I decided to do something else. And I haven't reviewed a Barbie movie in a little bit, so I just figured let's do some of those. And I might actually do a bunch for the next couple of weeks. We'll see how I feel, what I feel like reviewing. But let me know what you think. And so they had the next one up on my queue was the Barbie Diaries, but I didn't really like it very much, and I didn't think that it really felt like a movie. It was only like an hour long. And so I decided not to review that one because I try to only review things on this channel that I actually like and for family movie night. And so I instead have reviewed Barbie and the 12 Dancing Princesses. And this is a really solid little Barbie entry. I like the fact that it has so many characters, so many of obviously you have 12 princesses. And I thought it did a pretty good job of developing each of these girls and making them fun and making you engaged in each of them. And I think the animation is like a little better than some of the other ones. It's not great, but I think it's better than some of them that are really tough to watch. But this one, it stars Barbie as this princess named Genevieve, and she is one of 12 sisters. Her father is the king, obviously, and her mother has passed away. And her mother used to tell them all stories about this land where you could dance and that had magic and that was magical land. And so they are kind of like free spirited and aren't the most respectful as far as meals and some of the other things that they could have better manners. And so the king decides that he is going to bring in his cousin named Rowena, and Rowena is very, very wicked, and she wants to usurp the throne of the king, but he doesn't realize that. He thinks she's just being like strict and trying to teach the girls. So she takes a lot of the joy out of their lives. Like, she makes them so they're all wearing gray and they have to do all these chores, and it's just miserable, and they can't dance or sing. And so they remember the stories that their mom told, and through those stories they're able to find this magical land where they can dance. And the next day, their shoes are completely worn thin. And there is this royal cobbler named Derek who comes in and looks and just like, wow, how could you go through all of these shoes in one night? And so he starts to sort of investigate as well, and he's kind of the love interest for Genevieve, for Barbie. And so it kind of goes from there, that you have this magical world where they're dancing, and then Rowena, once she kind of finds out about it, then what's going to happen with the magic, she's trying to take over. And it's really a fun fairy tale. I like fairy tales like that, where there's there's an evil queen, or that it's magical lands and dancing and romance, and it's, I think, really fun and enjoyable. I like that kind of classic story. We got a lot of dancers from the New York Ballet Company, I believe, to be involved, and I didn't rotoscope, but basically, to film and get the dancing right and make it look good. And they have really good music, as they always do with Barbie movies. This has a theme song, a song called Shine, a birthday song that's actually really pretty fun. And then they have the Felix, and then they have Felix Mendelssohn's Fourth Symphony that's all played, and it's really good. And then there's other songs by Mendelssohn that are in the movie, and they got a orchestra to play the music, and so they put a lot of effort into these movies that they don't necessarily have to do. Like they could have a really cheap score and have not put effort into the voice casting and to the story and making it interesting, and it's just direct to DVD. They don't have to try this hard, but they do, and I really respect that about these movies. And this one doesn't have as many like famous people in the cast. Of course, you have Kelly Sheridan as Barbie, and she's always amazing as Genevieve, and then this has Catherine O'Hara as Rowena, and so that's a lot of fun. She has a good time with that. But the rest is voice talent, but really enjoyable voice talent, and they do a great job. So I like this one a lot. This is definitely one of my favorites of all of the Barbie movies that I've reviewed. And so, yeah, if you've seen this one, let me know what you think. And I like the song Shine. I think it's a really, really nice little song. In fact, they actually, I guess the song was nominated for an Emmy, so that's interesting for a Barbie movie to get nominated. So this is definitely one of the best. So if you've seen this one, let me know what you think, and thanks so much. Please subscribe to my channel. I'll talk to you later. Bye.